Okay, oh, that's right, yeah, we were trying to figure this out. We need to find, like, a torch. For our Latin-speaking audience, carpe natem. Let's see. Well, I know carpe is seize, natem. I have no idea. But I'm sure it's probably incredibly crude knowing Noel. What is it? Romans go home. Let's see. Natem. A medicinal drink brewed from a number of plants. Okay. Seize the drink. I could seize a drink right now. I'm out of my beloved Di Serono. I drank the last of it. God, I don't even remember when I was playing. But it was on stream and I was pissed about it. Okay, yeah, we're trying to find this. All right, we need a torch. Where the hell would a torch be that I can actually take? I mean, there's the one in Jair's bedroom, but... I don't know. I don't know. Tapestry is woven of silk and coated in a thick layer of dust. Can I take it? No. Can I open it? No. Can I hit it? Yeah, but it doesn't do anything. Okay, video games. Let's see. We did get the scythe. Let me have a look at that. The blade of the scythe is so intensely sharp you feel it could cut through time itself. I mean, first I want to try to use scythe on this. No, okay. A scythe that could cut through time, so we're basically Virgil now. I'm just gonna backtrack through rooms and see if there's any torches laying around. Because we have all the shards. Letting in DMs. Grab the butt. Oh! Okay. Carpe natem. Grab the butt. Hell yeah. Firmly and with both hands. Gotta make sure it's properly secured, after all. I don't suppose... Loose, modern-looking nails are barely holding this torch in place. It looks like it could fall at any moment. Yoink. There we go! You grab the end of the torch with a gentle pull, You grab the end of the torch, and with a gentle pull, take the loose torch off the wall. Okay. Alright. We figured it out, chat. See, I just needed a break. That's all it was. My mind was fatigued from having to think for more than 2 minutes out of any given day. Okay, so what's this thing gonna do? You push the fake torch into the holder. While it fits perfectly, nothing unexpected happens. We use the torch. You reach out and nudge the torch. It flips upward, not unlike a switch lever. Across the hall, stones slide aside to reveal a doorway. Okay. Guard room. Alright, got weapons. We've entered the armory. So this, I remember reading this in the walkthrough, so I believe we want to, like, flip, because that's shit. That's mean. You lift up the table runner, revealing a hidden switch. That is mean. You reach under the table and flip the switch. The sound of shifting stone means the discovery of yet another hidden doorway. Mrs. makes spinach bread. I've never had spinach bread. I've had zucchini bread before, and it's fucking delicious. Yeah, that's a little bit beyond the pale right there, I think. Okay, so I assume that this is the chapel. So yeah, we want to put all the shards in here. Okay, and then this thing has to hold a rod and gold. Also, I can just give it a gold ring. Ah, I tried. All right, you gently place a pot of gold in the statue's left hand. It bothers you profoundly to relinquish such a treasure. See, then I think we just talk at it, right? You hear nothing in response. You kneel before the statue and recite the prayer of the one. There we go. You shield your eyes until the light dims and you hear a loud crack. The statue has been destroyed. However, the shards and the mold are no more. They have combined into a bright and sparkling lavender gemstone. Wonderful. That's beyond Shadowgate. Mods Banila. Hey, Hurakat, good to see you. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well on this wonderful Friday. Okay, so now theoretically we can this is how it's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be 15 minutes of stream and we've beaten the game already. I really need to get these VODs posted. I'm sitting on like 2 weeks worth of VODs. My poor subscribers going without for so long. All right, you recognize the familiar shape and place the gem into the hole. It fits neatly into the slot. The bars blocking the doorway slide aside. So I assume we're gonna wanna move it from here to go down the Doom passage, but for now, what is that? A dark stone hovers above the stand. A black whirlpool swirls in the center of the stone, seemingly pulling light into it. This is probably a bad idea to touch it, but I'm gonna try. Now, you blink and find yourself turning the stone over in your hand. You do not recall reaching for it. Oh, that's cool. Reminds you of a starless sky. The sense of holding a dead void in your hand disturbs you greatly. The armory is completely empty. All right. Ever consider streaming to both YouTube and Twitch? Yeah. I used to do that years ago when I was streaming on, God, what was it called? Blip, I think was I was using it or no, it wasn't Blip. Was it Blip? It might have been Blip. I don't know. There was another site I used to stream on that wasn't Twitch, because at the time I was kind of disillusioned with Twitch. And for that, yeah, I would stream to the YouTube side of things. And I'm not opposed to it, but the problem is that it kind of like splits your community and it's hard for chat to be able to talk to each other if you've got like 2 chats running. I could keep up with it because I've got enough monitor space too, but even to YouTube and Twitch, YouTube quality is noticeably worse. Ooh, good to know. So, yeah, I don't know. I could, but also, I'd probably get better viewership on YouTube if I had to guess, just because my community on YouTube is, like, no joke, 10 times the size of my follower base on Twitch. But, might be user error. I don't know. I don't really watch streams on YouTube, so I can't be like, oh, it's just, you know, YouTube's quality sucks type of thing. So, I don't know. A faint thrumming sound slowly tapers off, leaving an eerie silence in the room. Okay, so if I take this back, am I gonna die? You hear, all right, yeah. All right, so the humming returns. Need a bitrate wizard. Yeah, that's the thing. Twitch and YouTube want different settings. Oh yeah, that also makes things a pain in the ass. Because like to do that, you'd have to be like streaming twice, which you could do, just run 2 copies of OBS, but you'd be using twice the bandwidth, twice the processing power. These stones are supported by mere branches and nothing more. Cold air flows down the steps, making you shiver. The malevolent atmosphere of the cave seems to originate from the pillar ahead. This is actually a really cool image. Doing retro streams on YouTube and say the more modern stuff on Twitch. Oh, that's a cool idea, actually. Yeah, do like different stuff for different audiences based. Like that's actually a good idea because like my YouTube viewer base, they mostly glom onto the like retro CRPGs and stuff, whereas y'all on Twitch are just here to hang out and shit talk. So yeah, that's actually a good idea. Let's look around. You can feel the magic pulsing throughout the cave. Nothing about this cavern is natural. Yeah, but it looks so cool though. Thank you for the hydrate. These stones are suspended hundreds of feet above the churning black waters of the river below. I mean, we're just gonna, of course, walk and probably die. No. You've heard tales of pillars of warding, which are described much as this obelisk looks. Only prisoners with powerful magical abilities are bound in these cells, and this prison failed to hold its prisoner. Alright, this is cool. This is cool. I'm digging on this. A faint power resonates from the rune on the obelisk. Despite the damage, the rune must be why the stone remains standing. A cold chill runs from the strange runes scratched into the stone. You know what I want to do, chat? You know what I want to do? I want to take Castle Shadowgate and I want to make this shit into a D&D adventure. I don't know if it would be you'd be able to do it as heavily puzzle-based because like this kind of thing works for video games, but not so much tabletop. But still, dungeon crawl through Castle Shadowgate. That could be cool. You'd still be here even if I was playing Barbie. Yeah, exactly, Brendan. Exactly. Like this is all about the hangout, the chill atmosphere. Remains of this tree bears the mark of a flash of searing heat. You pick up the book TP. Yeah, exactly. It's like the Tomb of Horrors, right? But worse. Two giant mirrors cast your reflection back at you. In them you see a Fenling, smaller and more exhausted than ever before. Suddenly a figure appears that is not your own. An old man in a flowing robe with a long gray beard stares daggers at you. A voice that sounds as if it has reached across countless eons booms from the mirror, shaking the entire room. Foul being, hellspawn! I have watched you defile this land for too long. Here you shall fall, he shouts. I'm just a halfling, man. But it did say, like, across time, so I'm gonna try to use the scythe on it. Nothing happened. Wait, can we use the scythe on ourselves? You place the blade behind your head, take a deep breath, and pull the scythe forward as hard as you can. If someone was watching, they would have marveled at how smoothly you slice through your skull. Our halfling is really bad at introductions, chat. You'd be here especially if I was playing Barbie. More fiendish illusions, you think, staring at the village of the great Lockmere the Timeless. Okay, so that is Lockmere. So what is this? As you touch the closed door, it feels as if your hand is slowing down. You notice a hole in the center of the palm engraving. You read the inscription, only the might of time itself may open this passage. Well, it said we didn't remember grabbing the moonstone, and it's moonstone shaped. Nothing happened, okay. The might of time itself. Is it the scythe? No. I think it's something that would work for level 1 PCs. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, yeah. You'd either have to do it with like old, like low-level PCs, or just sit the players aside and be like, okay, we're basically gonna, like, I'm gonna make you all, like, play, you know, commoners or something, and you need to look at this as a puzzle to be solved, not combats to be won type of thing. Because, yeah, otherwise it's just gonna be absolute doom, and there's going to be corpses everywhere. And, yeah. Okay. There's no way it's just the Staff of Ages, is it? No. Wait, what was it? Only the might of time itself. I wonder if we have to do something with Lockmere here. Using the classes from the 5e Middle-earth game, which would also work. I mean, yeah, assuming that it's like proper Middle-earth, where they're like trying to keep. Well, I shouldn't say proper Middle-earth because that's not right. Like, what, Third Age, Fourth Age Middle-earth, where like magic has kind of like, for the most part, faded from the land. I don't know. I don't know. That or do it with like Warhammer fantasy roleplay. I don't know. I don't know. Sorry about that, just trying to figure out dinner eventually. Medieval Cthulhu. Medieval Cthulhu could be pretty fun. Warhammer 40k, group of space marines walking through Castle Shadowgate. That would be amazing though. That would be amazing. Just waddling through, boltering everything. Wait, no, where's our Gwynenthell spell? Spell does nothing. Damn it! The one time I think to use the spell for mirrors and bleh, it does nothing. Dinner, barbecue chicken. I don't know. We're debating. I'm crusading for Indian because I have a mighty need for some chicken tikka masala. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm on a bit of a timetable because after stream, I've got a couple hours free, and then I'm going to be running Night Rain with Pokiel and them, and smashing our faces into, God, what is it, Deep of Night. Gabriel opened a book and a trap door opened. He's currently shooting a corridor out of down there. Wait, what? He's got a jump jet. He's fine. Night Rain's a ton of fun, Charlie. It's a good time. Do you play Night Rain? Because if you play Night Rain, we could play Night Rain. I've been meaning to pester you about Darktide. I'm kind of bad at it, though. But could be fun. Can we talk to it? Yes! I have not time nor patience for this sorcery. Be gone, you scream at the wavering image in the mirrors. The voice of Lockmere booms throughout the tiny room. You're a blight, a parasite that will be destroyed. We're arguing with a mirror. You got here to hear Night Rain. Hell yeah. I was just talking about how after I'm done streaming and like get food in me and stuff that we're gonna be running later. Alright, can we smash the mirror? Can we smash the mirror with something that's able to actually smash the mirror? Hit it with a pole. No. Hit it with a scythe. No. Large mirrors flank an old stone archway. More fiendish illusions. Played Night Rain about 80 hours when it came out. You did not get many wins. Yeah. Yeah, that's Night Rain in a nutshell. I've got about 80 hours into it. Basically, the entirety of it has been running with Pokey and Neon as they're available. And let's see, we got through the base 8 bosses. I don't think we've completed any of the Everdark fights because the Everdark Sovereigns are just so difficult. And in Deep of Night, we just hit level 2, and it is hard. I don't know how people like get to level 5 in in Deep of Night and then maintain the like 9,999 scores. Like, I don't know what you're doing to be able to do that, but like, dang. Use the lens? No, nothing unusual. What was this one? When the dead hold a ward, alright, and then what's Edux Spiritus? Draw a phantom to you, it brings it forth. Ooh, I wonder, can we summon a ghost? No. Can we talk to him? No. Tachithius isn't gonna do anything. Tyr Gwynenthell doesn't do anything. Polychromus is our Bridge of Light, and there are no plants here. I wonder... Herbicidia here? No. Okay. Flash of Searing Heat. The Fractured Stone Obelisk and chains are all that remain of a reinforced magic binding prison. The jailer did not want their prisoner to be released. Ever, it seems. Being a confident coordinator. Yes, absolutely. That is absolutely the case, Charlie. By and large, Pokey does all of our navigating, and she leads us to victory, and it's wonderful. It's just... And, like, sometimes you just get screwed. Like, sometimes you get, like, bad map seeds, and stuff like that. Can I take you? No. Can I take your staff? No. Can I just open the door? You cannot open that. You notice a hole in the center of the palm engraved. Wait a minute! No. Is it this ring? Doesn't this ring have a hand on it? Symbol in the shape of a handprint. Yeah. Do we use the ring on it? I'm a genius. You place the ring into the slot in the stone. Like magic, the door raises into the air, granting you passage. A huge tremor shakes the cavern, knocking you to your knees. The stale smell of sulfur and wet earth is overwhelming. Oh, I recognize this. This is the end of the first game. Big brain ghost in stereo. I'll take it. Getting lost in a mineshaft when the funky fog comes in. It's so stressful. It's freaking great. I love Night Rain. That game is at the same time like soul crushing and so much fun to play. The chanting is much louder now, and coupled with the sounds of howling winds and cracking thunder, your stomach knots as you realize your journey is nearing its end. It's time for you to confront the evil plaguing this land. So yeah, this is the end of the first game. You come through this door in the end of the first game, and you're looking at this, and this is where the Warlock Lord was standing. And this should be the chasm where the Leviathan was. This cavern is undoubtedly the largest you have ever set eyes upon. Uh-oh. You climb the stone stairs and witness the horrifying scene within the cavern. Hellfire crawls across every surface and flames leap through the air. A lone figure hovers before a magic portal. Lord Talamar, follow the voice of your servant. Return from Purgatory and retake this world as your own, Belisar says. Your staff is ready, master. Come forth. His request made, Belisar returns his focus to completing the spell. Moonstone? It is useless here. You sneak closer to Belisar, hoping to surprise him. Sadly, he senses your presence and turns to face you. Belisar's hands rise above his head as he conjures a spell. Before you can run, 2 magic beams strike your torso. The beams incinerate your flesh, slicing you to pieces. Luckily, your death was instant. Well, damn. Both of my brain cells in that moment bounced together and I had a thought. It hurt. You love Souls Adjacent and you love co-op, but the time-sensitive gameplay is kind of an issue. Well, Charlie, let me tell you. So there are mods for Night Rain. And you can still play them in multiplayer if you use their Seamless Co-op mod. And there are mods that let you play Night Rain without the timer if you want to just like poke around and power level and stuff. I've actually been looking at a couple of them. There are some that like rebalance the classes and things that I've been tempted to play. There's one that gives the game like Risk of Rain style passives and stuff that you pick up as you run around and stuff. All kinds of stuff. There are like 2 or 3 really big overhaul mods. Alright, so what do we got here? This dark staff belonging to the Warlock Lord himself exudes a terrible power. He cannot be resurrected without it. Well, can I just use the Staff of Ages on it? No. Can I use the Staff of Ages on him? No. Alright, good talk. Yes, Dark Souls 1 has seamless co-op. I think Dark Souls 3 does as well. Somehow the Dark Warlock Lord came back. God, what was his name? Somehow the Warlock Lord returned. Alright, let's look around. Belisar, or whatever this monster's name truly is, has focused all his attention on the task of summoning Talamar. Yes, Palpatine, thank you. My brain just farted on me. Try to shiv him? We can try to shiv him. Stab him! Nope. We try to shiv him and we get skinned. I wonder if we can just talk to him. Hey, Chucklefuck. In a rare show of bravery, you shout at Belazar, "Face me, monster!" Your challenge works. He turns and glares at you. Surprisingly, he starts smiling, followed by boisterous laughter. "Arrogant Fenling, you are but an insect to me." And then he turns us into halfling jerky. Sheev is Palpatine's first name. Oh, I actually didn't know that. I thought Hurricut was just like stabby stabby. Rove Palpatine. Somehow Rove has returned. The difference is that Rove wouldn't talk to anybody, he'd just start killing. No, not the pole, the sensor. No, okay. Can we use a sensor on him? No. I'm still so curious about what this thing is for. Use the scythe? No. Do we do Gwynenthell, perhaps? No. Okay. All right. All right. Can we talk with the dead? No. Or was that Edux Spiritus? No. So, I mean, it's obviously... Can I just take the staff? Yeah. With Belazar distracted, you creep towards the staff and manage to steal it without him noticing. So what, then do I put the Staff of Ages in the slot instead? Oh, we totally do. You place the Staff of Ages in the slot where the Warlock Lord's staff once stood. Belazar turns to face you. He curiously grabs the staff. Oh, is it gonna fry him? So it was not lost in time. This is it. Indeed, the Staff of Ages, the only rival to my Lord Talamar's weapon. This will do. The great Lord Talamar thanks you for his service, Fenling. Oh, wait, no. Now be gone! Oh. The Staff of Ages is corrupted by Belazar's grasp. With it, he conjures a mighty bolt of dark energy. The destructive magic washes over you like a tidal wave. When it subsides, not even your bones remain. This world is ready for you, Lord Talamar. Oh, we gave him the Doom Staff. That was... Oh, shit! Your attempt to defeat Belazar with the Staff of Ages was misguided. By delivering the weapon, you served to complete his scheme. You were a fool. It was a tragic mistake, you realized, but a moment before you were annihilated by the sorcerer's dark magic. This is like an actual ending. It would soon become evident that your death was a mercy. No worries, Hurricut. Enjoy the mini painting. With Belazar's plan complete, the Warlock Lord Talamar is freed from his prison. Yeah, we got a bad ending. I was not expecting, I guess this game has multiple endings. Armies fall and cities burn as his corruption spreads across the land. The art in this game is so good. Your friends, your loved one, no one survives his malice. Kal Torlin plunges into an era of darkness. Talamar's long-awaited plan to subjugate the world is complete, thanks to you. 3 or 4 endings. Oh, damn, nice. Okay, yeah, this is ending C. Okay. Oh yeah, we got 4 endings. 3 hours, 50 minutes, 103 deaths. 99% area completion and 24 hints used. Developer commentary unlocked. Oh, I'm totally gonna be playing through this again just to see the developer commentary. 35 years of spared. Wait, what? No. We're back at the main menu. Let me load. Let me do this right. I think what I probably want to do is take the staff, put the moonstone on it, and put the staff back. That's my thinking. Oh my god, we've got to play through all of it again. All right. Naturally, I blame Kibitz for this. Thankfully, now that we know what we're doing, it's going to take like 2 minutes, but still. Damn it, Kibitz. Take out your minis and paint together. Yeah, there you go. Get some painting done. I should be painting minis too, shit. I've been talking about doing like a mini painting stream for ages and I've not. And Ford Prefect even, like Ford Prefect sent me a PC to set up in the basement to do it, and I've got the thing. I've just got to get an operating system put on it. and get it set up to record down there, and then yeah, we can like do some mini painting streams. Or I guess I could just bring stuff up here and paint at my computer table, but bracing to assemble. Are you still printing like that mega structure? That particular flavor of delicious madness? About 75% done, good God. What was the total print time on that thing? You said it was like 200 hours or something? Just absolutely ridiculous. Oh, talk to the statue. Oh, that's right, no, I'm stupid. We have to give it the rod, and we have to give it the gold. Missing tomorrow's stream as you'll be playing Warhammer. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Good reason to miss the stream. I hope you have fun. 200 hours was just the cathedral. Oh, Jesus. That's madness. Like, what are you planning on doing with all of this stuff, Silvernail? Is this gonna be like for a Mordheim board type of thing? Because like the structures and stuff that you've painted and shown off look great. No idea. Fair enough. Okay, do that. Do this. Use this. Go this way. Go this way. Go this way. Wait for everything to happen. Use the ring. Step forward. Save the game. Let's try this again. All right. So we're gonna take the staff. I'm gonna stick the moonstone on it. No, okay. Can I just leave? Okay, we can just, wait, what? What the heck would I use this thing for? The staff of the Warlock Lord pulses with energy. Glimmers of light move towards a depression carved into the top. Yeah, I was thinking put the moonstone on it, but no. Can I use it on myself? You turn the unfathomable power of the staff upon yourself. The top glows brighter and brighter. You have no idea what happened next. Your death was instant. I love this game. I love this game. It's wonderful. Okay. This spot held the Warlock Lord's staff. It must be critically important to complete the summoning ritual. Moonstone? No. The scythe. No. This item will not fit. Use your wits. Just put a pole in there. We can finally use the pole, chat! Finally! You place the metal pole in the slot where the Warlock Lord's staff once stood. Belazar grabs the pole and holds it aloft. With this staff I shall summon thee, master. The demonic sorcerer realizes, only too late, that he no longer wields Talamar's staff. No, this cannot be. The magics cannot be contained with this. The dark energies Belazar was attempting to tame began to overcome him. The magic tears his body asunder and bolts of dark energy strike throughout the cavernous chamber. A stray bolt strikes you directly in the chest, knocking you to the ground as the entire castle shakes. Belazar explodes in a blinding flash. The creature is no more. With the spell broken, the portal vanishes, and Talamar is imprisoned once more. The day is won and Kal Torlin is saved, but at a great cost. You succumb to your wounds and collapse. Your vision blurs, but not before you recognize a familiar sight. As the chamber begins to collapse, the dragon approaches. You try to wave, but your arm won't move. Your breath becomes ragged and your vision fades. Your body is returned to Gwynenthell by the loyal dragon. The people of Gwynenthell mourn and celebrate their champion. You are forever recognized as a hero, and tales of your sacrifice echo throughout the ages. And thus begins the legend of the bravest Fenling, Thornburrow. Alright, that's ending A. Okay, so I can appreciate the downer ending, like the heroic sacrifice. I can appreciate that, but there's got to be a way to not die. There's got to be a way to not die. Oh, the stretch. The stretch. Thank you, Hercut. I don't know if my mic picks up, like, my sternum cracking when I do that, but holy shit. Didn't I get a shotgun or something in the modern city? No. No, I did not. We got killed with a Tommy gun, though. Like, something has to happen with this moonstone. Because we were told that it's, like, some weapon. Okay, so that having been done, I'm actually gonna save. Oh, we actually can't save here. Interesting. Alright, fine, I'm gonna save here then. Screw you, game, I do what I want. Alright, so we're gonna stick the pole in the hole. And then, oh, he just immediately grabs it. Okay, well, shit. I didn't mean to do that then. Bye! Have fun exploding in the abyss. Thankfully, they let us skip the cutscenes. So we can take the Warlock Lord step. I wonder... Do we have the staff we should have? Alright, so we've got the staff. We're just gonna leave. Screw it. More fiendish. Can I use the staff on this? No. Can I can't use it on the Staff of Ages. That won't do anything because it requires me to swap pages. Can we use it on this? No. Just leave it with, just leave it. Yeah, like what are they gonna do? They're not the boss of me. I do what I want. He's gonna like go to summon his Dark Lord and reach back for the staff and there's just nothing there. And it's like, wait, what? I could have sworn I left it here. Okay, so I want to take this, and I want to immediately go and talk to Jair with it and see if he has anything to tell us. Jair, I brought you like a mega weapon. It looks at your offering. I'm sorry, this is not for me to hold. All right, the Moonstone? Same. It's like there's still something super sus about like all of this going on. Y'all want a moonstone? Y'all want a staff? No. I don't suppose you'll smash this for me. No. About this? No. I honestly... I am kind of at a loss. Like, we need armor or shield or something. I just like, no. We need to protect ourselves, maybe. We need to do something. What is this? Oh, developer commentary. All right, no, we don't. No, chat doesn't get that. I've aided you all I can. You've reached the end of your adventure. Show courage and finish the fight. Wait a minute. Go back. Is that something right there? No. Okay. It looks like there's like a niche in the, or an indentation in the archway, and that would be totally a thing these games would do, is have something tiny hidden there. Can I just throw the staff into the pit? No. I believe that our spell for travel here, yeah, isn't gonna actually work. No. Yeah, there's really nowhere for us to do anything. Can I show my inventory? Sure. Here's the first page. Here's the second page. And there's the third page. Can I put the staff in this? No. I'm missing something for ending B, but ending D should be fine. Ooh, okay, all right. I can't get one of the endings because of previous actions. All right, I assume that's ending B, probably because I let that imp die in the haunted house. Like, that feels like something that when we failed to save that thing, yeah, that's okay. That's what I figured. That's mildly irksome, but okay. All right, ending D then. Ending D. It's gotta involve this friggin' sensor. It's got to. This thing is like mega evil, and I don't know what to do with it. Can we open the stone door? No. We get the D, exactly. Yeah, I think if we use this, he just kills us, right? Yeah. We get peeled like a chicken and then jerkified, cubed. Let us see. Let us see. What can we do? I'm completely at a loss here. Where should I be? Is this ending here or is this ending elsewhere? Because this could very well be a case of I'm just like in completely the wrong place here. And it wouldn't surprise me. In the mirror room with Lonkmere. Okay, alright. Okay. Moonstone? No. We use the staff? No. Can we talk to him now? I have not the time for the time nor patience for this sorcery. You are a blight, a parasite that will be destroyed. Okay. Use the staff. Can I use Gwynenthell now? No. Edux Spiritus works this time. Really? Enough of your trickery, you shout at the image and speak the magic words. Edux Spiritus. An acrid smell fills the room and Lonkmere materializes in front of you, his eyes widen, betraying his surprise. A gentle, comforting voice whispers a single word within your mind. Strike. Alright. You have angered the sorcerer. He raises his staff and chants a spell. The orb atop the staff begins to glow until a white beam of light bursts forth, hitting your chest and enveloping your body. You cannot move. Lonkmere has frozen you in time for all of eternity. Eventually, you realize you're not alone. I just did what he told me to. Okay. Is it the scythe that can cut through time? Yes. Gripping the scythe tightly, you raise it high into the air. The deep well of fury in your heart fuels the power in your swing. The intensely sharp blade slices through Lonkmere's neck, topping his head clean off his body and toppling his corpse to the floor. It is finished. You felled the imposter, but you do not feel right. Not right at all. The sounds of chanting echo softly through your mind and are getting louder. You feel a weight on your shoulders. Suddenly, the chanting stops and all is silent save the sounds of your pounding heart. You notice something moving. The censer floats above the body of the imposter. Purple flames spread across the carcass and flow into the eerie skull's jaw. Alright. The censer floats in the air, absorbing the flames rising off the carcass below. Moonstone? No. Alright. Staff of Ages? No. Okay. Warlock staff? Punch it. Discatea Mort? Nope. Edux Spiritus? Nope. Gwynenthell? No. Do we just leave again? Do I just use a scythe more? What if I try to move past it? Okay, we can just... I have no idea what's going on here. That's crazy, though, that they would give you this thing so early in the game, and you're just holding on to it for this. Like, what? Got like a demi-lich in here or something. Stab it with a dagger. Can I just take it? There we go. Despite a sense of revulsion growing in your gut, you reach out and take the floating skull. I've just learned something about Night Rain and now you're pissed. Uh-oh. 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 Hit me with it, Pokey. What have you learned? As the flames fade, you notice the color of the body has turned pallid, as if its very essence was consumed. With a loud squawk, Odin flies away from you and screams in fury. What have you done? You've killed Lakmir. An imposter, you reply coldly. That was no imposter. He was the last guardian, our final hope, Odin shrieks. The raven swoops towards you, talons ready, but you swing your scythe once more, dispatching the bird. You sigh and discard the scythe. There's nothing left. No one and no more tricks to stand in my way, you say absent-mindedly. Wait, are we gonna become the baddie? A soul is imprisoned within the grinning maw of the Horde's skull. You see an empty depression in the frontal bone. Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that, but alright. Halfling villain arc, yeah. The castle with sorceries at the top has a treasure box. Wait, what? Where? Use a soul prison on him? No. Just get obliterated. It's partway up the stairs. Huh. I mean, I can see how we would miss that, though, because we're generally just running through those places, avoiding everything trying to murder us. What if I use the soul prison on myself? No. It's like we can't use other items. Oh, no, yeah, we can. You pause for a moment, close your eyes, and take a deep breath. This journey has exacted a heavy toll on you. Lightheadedness overwhelms your senses. Your eyes open, but you feel as if you are dreaming. The moonstone is in your left hand. You look to your right hand and see a familiar skull. You watch with mild confusion as you combine the two. You blink again and shake your head, finding relief from your daze, but the skull in your hand quickly fills you with unease. A void conduit. The unusual skull pulses with vile energy. Glimmers of light move towards a protrusion on the bottom. Or are we making a mega weapon? As you survey the staff of the Warlock Lord, your eyelids become heavy and you feel as if you are sinking into the depths of sleep. But you're too close to falter. You lift the grinning skull and seat it firmly atop the Warlock Lord's staff. The fit is perfect. You open your eyes and stare at the weapon you created. It's beautiful, and you are doomed. The existence of this weapon is an obscenity. Only a being of true corruption may wield such power. Can I just use it? It glows brighter. Yeah, and we just die instantly. Okay. So are we giving this to them then? You place the Void Staff in the slot where the Warlock Lord's staff once stood. Belazar turns to face you. You're the Fenling from the castle. Wait, no. I sense another. It cannot be. How have you returned? And that staff, how has it come to be? I will not stand for this. It is soon the return of Talamar. I will not let you stand in my way. You will die again. The Void Staff unleashes all of its dark powers unto the sorcerer. That this Fenling of all creatures acted as your vessel. Oh, this is him talking. That this Fenling as of all creatures acted as your vessel. It is comedy. Though not by my hand, the world is still doomed. Belazar is torn asunder by the dark magics. The visage of the Warlock Lord appears in the portal. His return to Kal Torlin is imminent. A lilting voice carries across the cavern. What a gift you have brought me, Fenling. You played your part well. Now die. But you do not hear the threat. A voice whispers in your mind. Your work is done, Fenling. And you close your eyes. As your eyes open, you see your arms holding the Void Staff, channeling its energy at the portal into Talamar. Am I doing something? Do I just... Oh. You speak, but the voice is not your own. Foolish Talamar. I will not be deterred by the likes of you. What is this? In death I gained power beyond your pitiful comprehension. Little Warlock Lord, I will show you how a royal sorcerer inflicts pain. Oh my. Your existence is no longer necessary. It is time, Fenling. Witness the death of Talamar. You watch as a prisoner in your own body while the Void Staff destroys Talamar. With this action, Lankmir, Belazar, and the Warlock Lord have been obliterated. No murderers remain. Fenling, you served your purpose as a puppet, but there's one more task. A toll to exact. Retribution. Your body turns and begins walking. For hours, it travels across Kal Torlin. A tide of death follows in your wake. You return to the ever-peaceful Fens, domain of Fenling kind. A phantom speaks to you one last time. All who stood idle and allowed the cowardly 12 to... Oh. Your arm lifts and the Void Staff once more, heralding oblivion for all the world. And there's ending D. Alright. Yes, Val, welcome. We are in fact killing everyone. We just got the mega evil ending to the game. We had one where we were stupid and gave the big bad guy the weapon they needed to obliterate the world. We had one where we saved the world but died. And then we had this one where we assembled some mega demon staff and decided that no, we're the baddie, and did the bad thing. We are locked out of ending B, which I assume is like the best ending because I let a character earlier in the game die through no fault of my own. But yeah, it was a good time. This is a very good game. I'm very, very pleased with it. It's certainly worth it. I'm very excited for the sequel, but now it is time to move on.